started the timer, and here is your question. Right, so if you have read and understood, considering a history-taking station, kindly begin. Begin, please.
Cynthia,
sorry, I was on mute.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Dr. Mo, one of the surgical doctors here. Can you confirm your name and age, please?
Oh, I'm Lisa, 67 years old.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you here today. How can I help you?
Yes, I came to hospital because of I fell down and I was shaking vigorously. That was what I was told.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Lisa. Could you please tell me a bit more about it, when it happened, and how you felt?
Yes, they said the first episode was 2 weeks ago. Then I had another episode today. That was why they brought me to the hospital.
Oh, then when was the second episode?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and then the previous one, the recent one is
Today.
Today. Okay.
Yes.
Today, what were you doing when this happened?
Yes, I was in my living room. I was watching TV when it started.
So did the flickering movements from the TV bother you before this happened?
No.
No. Were you under stress at that point?
No, no stress.
Have you sustained any head injury before?
No.
Right. Did you have any very funny feeling, bad feeling before this happened?
No, I don't have the feeling that it will happen, just happen suddenly.
All right. So sorry about that. So, and then you said this strange movement. So, what exactly was it? Could you please describe for me?
Yes, my partner said I was just shaking up my whole body, was shaking everywhere, was shaking. For some, he said for like a minute, and then it stopped.
Oh, so it's not only when hand or when leg, the whole body?
No, the whole body, doctor.
Okay. Do you also notice your eyes rolling upwards?
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, okay. Did you bite your tongue during that movement?
No.
Did you notice your trousers your underwear was wet after that?
Yes, it was wet.
Oh, right. After that movement, you have any problem with movements?
No, I was able to walk after.
Yeah, right. Any problem with your memory after that?
Yes, I can't remember some things.
Right, temporarily.
That happened after the, yes.
Okay. Do you also have any headache?
No headache.
Did you vomit?
No, doctor.
Do you have any stiffness in your neck or high temperature?
No.
Any any rashes or bleeding from anywhere else?
No.
Right. Did you notice any change in your appetite these days?
No, I'm eating properly.
Any change in your weight?
No.
Right. Then do you also have any lumps and bumps anywhere else in your body?
Do I have?
Sorry.
I didn't get your last question. Sorry.
Do you have any lumps and bumps anywhere in your body?
No.
Did you feel like your heart was beating so fast before this happened?
No.
Right. Okay. So do you have any medical history of diabetes or hypertension or some fat problem you see in GP regularly?
Yes, I'm diabetic and hypertensive for the past 15 years on medication. So I see my doctors for the drugs, my GP.
So what kind of medication are you taking regularly?
Well, the ones given to me by the GP. Those are the ones that I'm using.
For diabetes and hypertension?
Yes.
Right. Do you have any drug allergies?
No, doctor.
Have you undergone any surgeries before?
No.
So is there any family members who had any history of cancer or any problem with brain diseases?
Oh, no, doctor.
Okay. Do you have any history? Sorry. And then, so you mentioned this is your second episode. So was the first episode exactly the same with this one?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Then do you also I'm gonna ask you two personal questions. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what do you do for a living?
Okay, I'm a store attendant.
Sorry?
Store attendant. I work as a cashier in a store.
Cashier, right.
Yeah.
Do you usually smoke and drink?
No.
So do you also have any problem with breathing?
No, doctor.
Any problem with bowels or water walk?
No.
Okay. So do you what do you think you have come to why you are here?
Yeah, I'm just worried about the whole shaking that my body is, and I hope it's not something that is happening with my brain, you know.
Can you please summarize your history taking now, please?
Right. So I just if type apartment, I'll ask ICE, and then I just took a history from this 67-year-old lady who presented with acute episode or generalized seizure. One episode 2 weeks ago, and now one episode today. I forgot the duration. There was no iron rolling movement, but there was urinary incontinence. There was no history of trauma or any aura before this seizure. After that seizure, there was no there was temporary memory loss, but neuromuscular system was intact after that. He has no history of infection or no systemic illness.
Okay. Based on your history taking, so what are your provisional and differential diagnosis?
Based on this history, I would think this is a brain neoplasm, either primary or secondary, but I will also consider infections such as meningitis, encephalitis, or substrate occupied lesions such as brain abscess.
Okay, how do you plan to manage your patient? Investigation and treatment, please.
For this, I will do full neurological examination, cranial exam, and then do the blood investigation for the full blood count using the liver function test, renal function test. Look for any electrolyte imbalance. Also check the blood glucose level because hypoglycemia could also lead to seizure. And then check for CT head to rule out any signs of hemorrhage or infarct. CT brain for any to exclude hemorrhage or infarct, and then MRI head to for the malignancy.
So what are the treatments that you can offer?
Treatment stereotactic biopsy, and then excision of the tumor for this case.
Yeah, but since patient is also having seizures, so you'll also start anticonvulsant therapy.
Yes. And he confers benzodiazepine to
And
prevent
you'll
further
discuss
effects.
the matter with MDT of neuro-oncology because you suspect brain tumor.
Yes.
Right. Biopsy you can suggest.
Yes,
And
stereotypical
then
biopsy.
After
And then
discussion
seizure.
with MDT, you can discuss resection or debunking of the condition. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
As you already know that this case you have to discuss in 3 different categories, like before aura, like before you have the seizure, during seizure, and after seizure. So I think you kind of covered almost everything when you have to consider all these 3 stages. But
Yeah.
one thing that when you were asking, maybe you could have added a little more empathy, like I'm sorry, is that okay for you to talk right now? Or like these words you can add while taking
Yes.
the history. Good.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I forgot duration and loss of consciousness
Yes.
during that.
And witness also, if there was anyone who witnessed it.
He said the wife will witness
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you had the witness and you forgot to ask what are the statement of the witness? What do they say? Or he
Yes.
say or she say? So that you can add. Good. Thank you.